Hello, everyone. So it's funny. I have never had this much of a challenge with the 21 days. So again, even on the YouTube side now, I've had some challenges. So I'm just going to do this as I can. I can't get on YouTube Live. I couldn't get on there yesterday. I literally don't know what's going on. So it's just surrendering to like what is. So this is just meant to go the way it is. So I'm doing this live here on Facebook, and we'll see if there's some way I can post it on to YouTube. But for now, I just wanted to do this, and this was the easy way to do it. So in the manifesting culture with spirituality, it's like you've got to be aligned just right. Like if you're thinking about what you want, you'll get it. It's funny. I love Joel Osteen, and I listened to him, and I was reading something today. And like I said, I think he's a metaphysician. He doesn't realize it. I mean, he just does it with Christian language. But he was telling a story about him and his wife had been traveling a lot, and she was on his way. They were on their way into the church service, and she said, "I am tired, and don't I look tired?" And he said, "I'm not going to affirm that for her. I'm just going to tell her how good she looks. And, I'm not going to do that." And I thought, this is where, like I said, I don't agree with everything everyone says. And I'm sure not everyone agrees with everything I say, nor should they. But I thought, no, this is where the tapping world comes in, because we are in a body having a human experience. And there's a level where I could say where it just becomes toxic positivity, where I have to think just right. And that's why the title of this, which was a request, is I've got to align just right with the universe. I have to be very clear with my desires so the universe knows what I want. And like I said, I struggle with the word universe now because that sort of got bastardized for me, like God had been bastardized for me as a kid. So I love the great spirit, whatever works for everyone. But this idea that in order to get what we want, we have to be aligned just right in order to manifest what we want. And again, not everything we want comes to being. Nor do I believe, it'll be 62 years on this planet, June 1st, that everything I want is supposed to come to me. I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be. It's like I've woken up, what I would say, from that nightmare. And if something is not coming to me, it's not meant to. And I may not know the why of it. It may take me a long time, but it's learning to trust that if it's not happening, there is a reason. And the practice is to trust. I do love this too, this piece that Joel says, if say something we want is not coming, or, if there's a desire that we want, what if it's staying that way? Because that's the way you'll stay in touch with spirit. And, and I love that. And I think that's so true, because if all of our character defects were removed, if everything we wanted came to us, what would we need to rely on? And I do believe part of the human experience is learning to cultivate that relationship with whatever we believe is a force greater than ourselves. Even if it's, like I said, it's a wiser part of us. So let's tap. Even though I have this belief, or I've been told I have to be aligned with my desires for the universe or God to deliver them, I choose to acknowledge I feel this way now. Even though I've been taught, if I'm not getting what I want, I'm not aligned properly. And what if that's not true at all? Even though I've been taught to believe I have to align with my desires for the universe or God to deliver them. What if I could see this differently? Even just a little bit now. Go to the eyebrow. I'm not getting what I want. So it must be my fault. I must not be aligned properly. But what if that's not true at all? What if I'm not meant to get every single thing I desire? What if there's things that I desire that I don't get because they're actually not good for me, even if they seem like they would be? And what if there's times things stay in place that I'm not getting what I want because I'm meant to continue to cultivate a relationship with a higher power? If it's just a wiser part of me. And what if by seeing it this way, it still may not feel great to me? But what if that does feel better? Then I'm missing the boat here. I'm not aligned with my desires. And the universe can't deliver it to me because somehow it's my fault. I am so tired of blaming myself for things that haven't worked out in my life the way I've thought they should. So what if it could be possible I'm not meant to get everything that my ego wants? And what if there's something greater out there for me than my small self can see? And I like that idea a whole lot better than this idea that I'm not getting what I want because I'm not aligned properly with the universe. Because that's just another way to make myself wrong and beat myself up. So what if the practice here is to keep doing what I can to cultivate a relationship with something that's greater than me, that's actually an aspect of me that I'm learning to cultivate? And I like the idea a lot that it's a practice. And I'll be doing it the rest of my life. And things can still really improve through cultivating my spirituality. And take a breath. So anyway, I hope you found that helpful. And I don't know if I'll be able to post this on YouTube. I swear, it's just been so, like I said, you talk about having to surrender. I'm like, I got to surrender that this one is really interesting. It hasn't flowed really easily. You know, given that I can't seem to download these now off Facebook, and I know Facebook changes things all the time. I also noticed that they only allow videos to stay in a group for 30 days, where it used to be indefinite. So to me, they constantly change things in ways that I don't particularly care for. But Given that, I may just be doing the rest of these on Facebook, and that's just going to be the way it is. So, again, hope you found this helpful, and I will see you back here tomorrow for day 8. I think I might have put day 7, but 6, but I'll correct that. All right, take good care. Bye for now.